Hey everyone, everybody's had a nice Easter. Um, yeah, I know we was doing a rally chopper on the last part of the series, or part of the other episodes, but managed to pick up a rally burner, and yeah, came to me as a frame, forks and handlebars, and a set of cranks. But I've stripped it down and cleaned it all up firstly. But in the meantime, when I've been doing bits and bobs, obviously doing BMX racing, I've just been collecting, like I say, bits and bobs. So yeah, we'll get this built up. I'm not going to do a full restoration like we did on the rally chopper. It's going to be just a build up. I might do later down the line. I might end up repainting it or doing it fully, but the paintwork isn't too bad. It's rusty in some spots. It has got rust what has actually come through the paint, and obviously like the decals, they've got some marks on them, but it's not in really bad condition. Might, like I say, I might lay it down the line, might do a refurb, just get the frame forks and handlebars redone. Probably get a different set of cranks instead of the original Mark 1 burner cranks. I've already replaced the headset out because the other one, all the chrome was coming off the cups on the headset, so just literally switched all that out. It was a bit of a harder headset to get hold of because they're not a normal inch headset, they're like 32.5 mil. So yeah, got them. Show some parts what I'm going to put on. So got a set of Skyway Tough 2s. These are the repops. The original ones had the aluminium hub shells, well, caps on them, and then they were open ball bearing. But with these ones, they're a sealed bearing and then they're more enclosed. But they still do the job. I know it came with the chrome rims, not so much the Skyways, but I might end up changing the colour scheme later down the line. I'm not mega sure yet. So yeah, got some yellow Skyways. Got some Com3s, genuine Toga ones. These are the reproduction ones, what they've just brought back out. You can say, look, authentic Toga Com3. So actually, I do run the newer version of the Toga, not the Com3s, but I think it's a faster R or faster X on the front of mine. These are a 175 in comparison to like my race BMX, what I ride. Got 185 on the front. That's the Toga, and then I've switched it up and I'm running a Maxxis DTH on the rear. So yeah, running them on that. Managed to get a new seat post for it. It's not an original Rally one, but it's the 26, I think that is, the diameter. So just got a new one of them. And then saddle I got from Alan's BMX. So does look quite, well, look all keeping with it. Might not add a yellow seat on it, but I'm going for like a retro mod type of thing. And then got a Z1 KMC chain, same as what I put on the rally chopper. So I'll be using that, chrome, Shimano freewheel, 16 tooth. I'll have to double check what the front gearing is because like my race BMXs, it's normally like a 43-16, 44-16 what we tend to use. So these could be like a 42 or something, but this way when we get a race on, it's going to be more of just a cruiser, same as the rally chopper. Like with the weather being better now, managed to get out on it and it's been quite nice. Not done many videos of the updates on it, going for a ride, but yeah, got that. And then I managed to order some. These are the reproduction ones again. There's the MX brakes. So the MX 1000s, I think these are. Should say. But I know the Diacom are the repops, but they'll do. And then obviously, I think these are the 45-degree levers. So you can get your grips on, and then these levers wrap around so you can actually get a full grip on them. So, and that's what was on the original when I got the bike, because it did have the brake on the back, but not the Diacom brake, but it did have a similar type of brake lever, which I don't think that one is a Diacom. I think it's just a look-alike. So yeah, gets built up. Got bottom bracket cups to go in. We'll see how this video goes. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get all this put together, but yeah, get it all built all up. Got brake cables, say new bearings, bits and bobs. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's keep going it then. So first things first, what we'll do, get this bottom bracket slapped in. So let's get that. Get a bit of grease. We won't be putting this in with a press really. You should put them in with a press, but I've got a nylon hammer, so shouldn't create too much damage. So plenty of grease in there so it slips in nicely. Okay. If you're interested in stuff like this, if you're a new viewer, have a look at Raleigh chopper videos. Gone through the whole process of doing that really. Where 2 seconds. So yeah, done the Raleigh chopper, so done throughout the whole process of, well, I won't say restoring it because I repainted it a different colour, and then I've used a lot of Mark IV parts and reproduction bits and bobs. So, but yeah, you can watch that. I've done some lengthy videos on them, so you can kind of see how one's built up. The seat clamp's not too bad on that. I thought I'd have to source one. Got no cups in that one. I've got some new bearings and new cups to fit in there as well. Do a brake cleaning these out, but just been in storage. Just get a rag. That was double check. No, I got one for polishing, one for obviously the brake cleaner and that. And oil. So give these a good clean before tapping them in. But yeah. You get this breaks down a lot of oil and grease brake cleaner. It's on offer at the moment at Euro car parts for around about £2.50. It's great stuff. Degreasing chains before putting fresh oil on it. Breaks it all down, gets all the crap off. So when you come to apply fresh grease, you haven't got no crap in there. It does its job. I'll show you a comparison in a second. A bit of elbow grease, get rub round. Yeah. I think if I do go out and repaint this up, powder coat it or paint it, get the bar pads for it. It's actually quite funny because I actually do have a pair of an old set of Raleigh race trousers. I haven't got the jersey, but I've got the trousers. So if you look in comparison to that, and then comparison to that, I know it's just grease build up, but breaks it all down, it wipes it all up. So yeah, from that one. And then obviously I'm tapping these in with a nylon hammer. But so when you put these in, just make sure you kind of square it up to where it does go in nicely. And slowly tap it in each corner. See what I mean? You can easily unsquare it. There we go. And just tap it all the way around. Sit and flush. Beautiful. and then same again. Just literally over it. Just go around it once. Let it saturate inside of it. Break all that crud off. Go. It's very good. Very good. So I hope you all had a nice Easter. Spending plenty of time with your family. That's what I've been doing today. See my sister, or my eldest. Go see my other sister tomorrow. Probably have a bit more grease on that actually. Whoa. Oh, whoa. A bit more in there. There we go. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I'm sorting my toolbox out today. We're racing this year, so missed the first national just because I've not raced loads. It's probably did the first regional this season last Sunday, which if you look on my TikTok account, okay. I think that's in. Yeah, if you look on my TikTok account, I raced my last one. Overall, got the weekend. I got second. There was only 8 riders, so the 3 motos counted. So the overall standing was second, which I was quite pleased with. So I haven't raced since 2019, and then had a bad crash. So I stepped back a little bit. We start the first national, and then obviously we had COVID, which hit. So it put my racing on the back burner, and then I thought, right, obviously I've been trying to get back into it as much as I can, but it's been too busy. So it's like now I'll give myself some time to do it, to enjoy it. And it's not so much that, it helps the kids out. So I've had that many years of experience of doing it, especially like with gate starts and track skills and so on, and they enjoy it. So that's what it's about. Teaching the younger generation. So I think the next one what I'll be doing will be at Nottingham Outlaws track. So that'll be my next race. And that, again, that's going to be a regional. And then I think I'll be doing Scotland Cumberland National. So I think I'll enjoy that. Let's go to Scotland for a very, very long time. When I was speaking to my mum, she said last time we went was when I was a kid, so I can't remember that. so yeah, I've got some bearings. These have been bagged up in grease. I'll still brake cleaner these, so you can break down all the crap off them. There's a rag. Oh yeah, enjoying this? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow, because the more we get, the more I can create a lot of this content for you guys. If you're enjoying it. Nice and clean. Freshy. So they've obviously been put in grease because obviously prepared to fit, or just prepared so they stay in good condition. They're nice and clean now. So like I say, there's 2 ways. There's one way of putting these in, and you can do them wrong. Is you don't want, if you look on there, you don't want this outer ring on the inside. All you're doing is running these bearings around, and then it'll wear out quicker. So these are a cage bearing. So as you put them in, you want the balls shown into the face of the bearing cup. Sorry. So you put that one into there, and then so on the same for the other side. It's in there lovely, and then we'll apply some more grease just over the top, so it coats it all completely nicely. You got to remember it's running off both sides of the cup. You need to actually check. I can't remember if I put grease in there. I think I just built it up and wanged it together. Probably best to take it. I don't know. Look. Okay. That's lathered in. Ooh. That's greased up. Now I've gone over with Brita pads with soap with the crank arms. So in different minds of obviously what cranks to put on it, and I thought, I'll just stick the original ones back on it. Main purpose, you can put like red line flights on it, but it just doesn't look upkeeping with it. I'm not trying to make it a spectacular bike, just something what looks to the original. So yeah, just rambling on there. Right. So that's our chainring. Cleaned it up as much as I can. It has got pit marks on it. I've separated it, and then once I've separated it, you drill all the rivets out, and then once you've separated, cleaned it up, put it back together. So you put 3 new rivets on it. So just a nice chain guard. So that's what I've cleaned it up the best I can, but the chrome's flaking off it, so I've got it to the best of I can, really. So if I'm right, I'm sure, yeah, there's a wash what needs to go on that first. So it should be, yeah, the bigger one. So get that on there. Again, dab a bit of grease on that so it doesn't seize up. Just a bit on the threads. Should be enough on it. If it's just on the thread, should be fine. Lovely. You just want to nip that. I should have my wrench somewhere for it. If I'm getting an adjustable spanner, it just wants nipping. Doesn't want to be mega tight. I love that adjustable. I've had it already. I have to find it now. I'm going to put that. Another one in there. Should do. You just get. There is a proper tool for this. Yeah, I ain't going to reach, I don't think. I'm sure I had a hook to wrap it round, but I have a feeling I don't have it. Just a little bit big enough. Just need to get around the notches of it. It's not too bad. Okay, that should be tight. You don't need to be mega tight. Right. If I'm right, it goes in like that. I've put some grease on that already, so that should be fine. And rotate round. Okay, so cranks on it. Woo! There they went. Do it that way. Shouldn't come out now. Whoops. Yep, that shouldn't come out now. Alright. Then there should be 2. Yeah, there are 2 cups. So for the other side, you'll have your bearing race. So you tighten that up there. You don't need to do it mega tight, just nip it. Make sure you got no play in it. And there's a washer which has a nick in it, so that will go onto the crank arm, slide into position, and then a lock ring. Just like that in situ. And the bearings plopped out, and grease all over the arm. Good. And the lock ring. Dropped on the floor. Right. Get on the thread. I can't remember if it's reverse thread, actually. Reverse thread. Should be that. I should hope I got the right one. There we go. That's a bit there. That's very good. Very good. Oh, it's that way. Why am I spinning it off? Reverse thread, isn't it? So what I still need to get for it is a set of grips and a set of pedals, and that should finish it off. Got the main crucial bits like tyres and wheels. I was looking for the original ones, but when I was looking for original ones, they were well over the odds. I wasn't prepared to pay all that on it because my heart's not set on the bike. I enjoy doing them. I think I had a Mag 20 when I was younger, which my brother got from the tip for £5. It was when the days when you could actually buy a bike from the tip. And then that's nice stuff. And then I think 2007, so I think I'm about 14, 15. Like one time at Christmas, got I think it was 2007 Team Aero Burner, the 25th anniversary one. So I got one of them. Had it for a few years, but never really used it. Quite funny, really, because actually that got me into racing. That did. I used to go around the track on it, and then I think it was alright to ride, but the geometry is completely different. And going around a racetrack with skyways, I don't think it was the best of ideas. It's not like they broke or anything. It's just they can. I've seen some people race with them, but they do have the slight flex and everything else. But yes, I wouldn't suggest racing on them, especially when you're going at some speed. It's like now you're running in a BMX race bike, comparison to like the 80s, you're probably running about 40 psi, 60 psi at the most. Now you're chucking in, with tyres, you're chucking in probably 110 psi. But it's like me, I only run about 60 or 70 in my back. Nothing major. Let that off a little bit. It is. Tighten that up. It does still compress, even though that you've locked it up. Sure, there's no play in that. Just feeling getting stiff in a little bit of a position. That should be alright. Watch where the grease needs to go around it a little bit. Ooh, that was close one. Good. Right, it's nice and free now. There's still a little bit of play in that. Move it a notch. There you can't get these open ball bearings. Gauge is perfect. Made from a press, aren't they? So should bed itself in. It's not a mega expensive bottom bracket. It's not like a sealed one. That's a bit better. Should sort itself out over time. Right. I'll put that grease off with the brake cleaner. Lovely. So what we'll do next, we'll chuck the wheels on, and get the chain on, set the brakes. So yeah, that's 2 fresh inner tubes. And I think you can't pump these up too much on Skyways. I think the minimum is like 40 psi, isn't it? If I'm right. Pump. Got some gold valve caps to put on those as well. Keep up keeping with the gold. To be fair here, I wish I got, I think they were 195. I think they were 195. They had another size up. I think I should have got them because I ideally wanted it for the tan wall, but I'll have to see when these air up to see if it actually shows it. Because that's one thing I was actually thinking about. Pardon me. Right. I don't think these, well, Comfreys aren't directional, are they? These Skyway's directional. So it's got Skyway on it. No, it's just printed on one side, aren't they? Quite lucky with these ones. I think I paid £90 for these posted. For bloke, I was whoa, buzzing. He says he bought them for a build. He never really got a chance to get them built up. So did them for me for £90 posting. So it's just like I said, I've been just collecting the bits up so I can do a video on it for you guys. So yeah, there's a lot of guys out there who enjoy seeing old school stuff getting built up. It's getting to that era now. I think the chopper really it's not coming to its end of its era, but don't get me wrong, they are still, people still want the choppers. But well, 80s BMX stuff's always been quite. Are these valves long enough? Yeah. Yeah. It's like me with racing. You've got the hubs what I love using are Chris Kings, and now they're kind of out. They haven't been making them for over 10 years. So now they're becoming kind of old school. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to have a pain trying to put these on properly, am I? Make sure these seat on properly. Not too bad. I think it's the tan wall what throws it off a little bit. Yeah, because the sidewall's going to be taller in it because it's a plastic wheel. So we can get in 40. Check what the PSI is of these. They put 40. Yeah, inflate to 35 to 45 PSI. What I might do with these actually, I have to double check because they don't fit in the fork properly. So I think the lock nuts won't be coming off. Okay, spot there. Stay. Right, let's have a look. Where's my cone spanner? So I've sorted all my toolbox out, so everything's not, wouldn't say powered up, it's kind of organised but not organised. I can't remember if I put it on the other side. Should be one span, but I'm sure I need a thicker one. That. It is 17, so I've got that in a cone spanner. Yeah. Probably what we'll do is whip the lock rings off. Probably just use the washers on it, just behind the fork. So I'm not. It's only going to be a cruiser. Not going to be ridden hard. I think I might get away. Let's have a look how these fit first. I might get away with not having to have the washers there, just double nut it. Just double nut it. Into there. Just have to remove the washers. That's the only thing I'll have to do. Need to put it so it's got a serrated part on the outside. I've done it straight to the app. Not a bit too tight because you'll end up crushing the bearings. Just take it off a little bit. Sucking off that little bit. That's lovely. Put these two straight ones there. Lovely stuff. I could do get some chain tensioners for the back wheel as well. Forgot about them. It's alright though. At least we could do another video on it. If you're the process of building it up. That's so much better now. So I'm not going to leave this video going for long. Just probably get the wheels on with you guys today and the chain, and then wrap up from there. So there's the front wheel. Tighten that up. 15. Pedal spanner. 50 on it. There we go. Like 50mm stock is, so make sure that's centre. Okay, lovely. Yeah, that tie needs seating properly. You can see. I thought it was a bit of the tan wool, but I have to go to the bike shop because he's got a proper tyre puller, so you can let the tyre down a little bit and then seat it on there properly. So we'll do a little bit of grease on that. It's aluminium on steel. Remember that, guys, who are not that too much into bikes. Always put, if it's aluminium on steel, put a dab of grease on it. Stops the two fusing. Same as valve caps. If you're putting aluminium valve caps on your valves, because that's brass on aluminium, and if you're not always pumping your tyres up, which you should, yeah, if you're not always pumping your tyres up and you've left it for a year, they will fuse on and you won't get them off, and you'll end up having to actually snap your valve off and put a new inner tube in it if you can't get it off. But yeah, and the same with that. You do usually use a tool, tighten up on a vice, but you go to pedal, that will tighten up. Just don't go, if you do put a new freewheel, don't go mad at it if you're not doing it that way. Just ride it and you'll feel it just lock up. Once it'll tighten once you start pedaling. So, get the rear tyre on. And these are the same inner tubes I use my race bike. Just a little bit there. Just a little bit. That all in. Now when you put a new tube in, who's not bicycle minded, just put, all you need to do is put a little bit of air in it, let it back down a little bit if it doesn't sit completely, but if you end up having a completely flat tube, you will end up snagging it in the tyre, and then if it's on an aluminium rim, it will just, well, you'll snag it and you'll end up having to put a new inner tube on it again. So same again as well, put it from the valve, run it round, and try and get one. Gives it a little bit tighter because Skyway, so the sidewall is slightly taller than a standard wheel. Ooh. But they're getting on. They're getting on alright. But then your race tyres, what I use, some of them be a right pain getting onto some rims. So a wide bead, yeah, lightweight wide bead. Okay, it's getting on. Right. There she goes. Try and adjust this one up as I do it, but just use the tyre tool. There. I was kind of sat on a bit better, to be fair with you. See, I'm sure this one's not too bad on the back. It's mainly that front one. Yeah, this one sits alright. Give that a second. Yeah, that one's seated on properly. Or is it? Yeah. Sometimes it's when the ink supplement the mould not be straight, but you can see the tyres going up and down. Lower there. So yeah, let them down and then drag it out that way and seat it all on properly. Right, that's on. So there's the chain. Just add the chain as well, haven't I? Some open boxes. That's up to round. Yeah. So yeah, if you don't know, these are a wider chain. So I'm sure these are like a 3/8 or something. Well, I highly suggest if you do race BMX that to don't put a fat chain on it, because it actually will wear your chain rings out quicker. So if you think they are stronger, they're not. It's like with me on my race BMX, I use an 8-speed mountain bike chain, where I do know some people do use, I think, 9-speed. But that's if your chain ring's obviously really, really thin. But ideally, you don't want to flex in the chain either. Do have another, well, I don't know if that will fit. 3 different chain tools. Yeah, that one fits. Check for length. A bit furthest back, because I don't want a mega short back end. The bike feel its biggest as it can. Because these are, if you look at like new race BMXs, top tubes are longer now. In comparison to these, I'm sure these like about an 18-inch top tube. And your handlebars facing Chicago. So yeah, let's see where we are. I'll probably go to that link. Another thing with a chain, don't revivet them. I've seen some bikes recently where even somebody's had about 3 chains in one chain. I tell you why, it's dangerous. I had on my birthday actually, this is before I raced BMX, got a brand new BMX, because I changed the gear in, neither the wiser, and went out the front door, just pedalled down the road, and chain snapped right where it was riveted. So if anybody's doing that, it's very dangerous. That's why when you buy these chains, they're supplied with a split pin. So if you've got them, don't forget to put them on. Don't re-rivet them, because once they get pulled out, they actually take a very little bit of the metal off. So not good. What I've done as well, I'll put these on the inside so you don't see the split ring. It looks like one full chain. Put 2 and 2 together. That's it. Put it in. Whoops. No, not that way. Spin the crank round properly then. There we go. There's a set of wheels. I think we'll stop that up to there. I did want to get some more into the video, but we're getting quite long into this video. We'll get some chain tensioners on this as well. So what we'll get for the next video, get the brakes on, handlebars. Yeah, the brakes on, handlebars. Hopefully I can get some grips by the time that comes, or I can always just get the brakes and handlebars in the next video. And then seat on as well, because I've already got the, what have I got? I've already got a seat post, the seat. Just found a seat clamp, which I didn't think I had, but I have. So I'll just give it a good clean over first before fitting it. And yeah, so we've got pedals, grips, water, and then yeah, probably the next video what I'll do with you guys. Just get the brakes on, get the handlebars on, seat on. So yeah, that's tight. Oops, well, a little bit tight, but not mega tight, because these chains will bed in. Playing that back well. Playing that out, so I think. So yeah, if you enjoy stuff like this, I'll try my best to keep doing it. But yeah, Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow. Anything that helps the day. Do it for you guys. If you get a bit of, or something to watch in the evenings or in the morning, your morning coffee or so on. So yeah, looking good. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening. I hope you've had a nice Easter too. Bye.